funnies. This is just a practice run for everyone as we look to do Gt3 Porsches in the next few weeks. There's a debate on whether to do Gt4 or Gt3, so voting will be up in the next week or two. As we look on track, we can see that Racer's taken the lead with a 1:27.610. Croy loves this car, is one of his favourites, as you can see, with a second position at the moment with a 1:28.963. DH there with 1:29. Out the mass of a 1:30. We're going to see him come over the line now. Has he bettered it? He has, he's bettered it and he's gone second with a 1:28.956. Croy now gone into third, DH fourth, with Pops in fifth with his debut run in the Porsche GT3. With a 1:30.821, which is a very respectable time. Collector's coming back in, had a few steering adjustments made. We're going to see how he gets on with 1:17 to go. Roadrunner, also new to the car, coming on track now in 7th position. See how he gets on his lap here, hard on the brakes into the chicane. Minute to go. Still enough time, should get some nice slipstream off the car in front, so pull his time down a lot more than what it is now. Hard on the brakes, they come into the hairpin. A little bit of on the rear brakes there, lock up, and with 49 seconds to go, this will be the last lap for these guys. Roadrunner 7th. We'll stay with Roadrunner, keeping a nice tight line as he comes into the second hairpin onto the home straight. A little wide there from like coating. There's T, and there comes T with 1:48. Let's see what he comes down in now. Oh, he must have gone offline. He's still on a 1:48. So collects on a 1:35. Got 24 seconds to go as he comes around the hairpin, so he will be able to do this lap. We'll see how he gets on now. As he comes into the left-hander, full power as he comes out. Lovely stuff over the curb, beautiful. 10 seconds to go. He will be able to manage this lap. Now it's going to be a 1:31, 1:30.7. I wasn't too far away. That's taken him to 5th position. Lovely stuff. Diego with a 29, and as we see the timer go down, we have a look. It's Racer first, Out the Mouse second, Croy third, Diego fourth, Collect fifth, Pops sixth, Roadrunner 7th, Mr. T 8th, Coatin 9th, and myself will be in the pits. So don't forget, guys, on my mark, so I'll go 3, 2, 1 and then go, okay, so not on the green. If you can please wait at the start, that'd be fantastic. Do a rundown for the guys as well before we start the race. So we're going to zoom. Oh, someone's disappeared into the distance already. As you can see, they're coming back now. But don't worry, it's all a bit of a start up. So there we go. Thank you, T. So as you can see, pole position, we see Racer, Out the Mouse, Croy, Diego. We see Pops. We see Collect. We see Roadrunner. We see Coatin, and then Mr. T is somewhere at the front there. He's out of position, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. Great start by Out the Mouse there, followed by Croy, but it looks like the inside line is going to Racer's edge. But a lovely turn into the first corner. Oh, and Out the Mouse has spun out wide. And a couple have followed him, and there goes Pops into 4th. Now in 5th as they come around the corner for the first time into the Craners. It is Racer's edge first, Croy 2nd, Out the Mouse 3rd. You're going to see them as they come around the old hairpin for the first time. There he is, this Racer, Croy, Out the Mouse, Collected Green, Pops in 5th. And Pops is going down the inside of Collect. Here he goes, always going down the inside. He'll be on the outside of McLean's, really, really wide. Oh, I love his sideways. And someone's gone miles off in the background there. That was Roadrunner, I think. We haven't seen him come back on the track. Oh, and there's an accident there as well. That's Collect off, been tagged there by Mr. T. And there's Roadrunner 5th. You can see there's Collect. He's going to collect himself again. Pops is off and T's off. Coatin's off as well. So we're going to see these guys, all 3 of them at the back here battling. There goes T. There goes Coatin. And there goes Pops. So we'll keep an eye on these two because we know they're fast. Pops can follow on and close up the gap. And there is Collect in 6th. So we're going to take a look at the front runners. 5th is Roadrunner, Out the Mouse there. In 3rd, Roadrunner and Diego side by side as they come up to the hairpin for the first time. Oh, and a dive down the inside, looks like from Roadrunner. That's a fantastic move. Can he hold it? No, he can't. He can't hold it, but he might have the power coming out as he's got a nice wide line. So he stays in the slipstream of Diego as he comes down the straight here into Redgate. Goes a little bit wide as Roadrunner, holding the brakes, they both come. Oh, there's a bit of a squeal there from Out the Mouse again. And Croy's all over the back of Racer's Edge. Croy wanting his first win in these E-Series championships at the moment. On the brakes goes Racer. Lovely line, both of them. Racer in his green and blue livery there. Croy in the yellow and black, so there they go. Flying down there. Holding the brakes into McLean's, clipping the curb. Oh, and Out the Mouse has gone miles wide, really aggressive into that corner. Has he held it? Has he held third? We will look as we see Diego maybe coming down the inside of Coppice. The cameraman's had a bit of a mare, and he's got down the inside of him and Coppice. Now, has he got the power down the straight? He's taken an inside line, so he will have a bit of... Be slow out of the corner as they come down the straight, down the Dunlop straight. On the brakes into the S's. Oh, he's punted him off. He's gone sideways. Oh, and he's gone really wide. Oh, Diego, he could get a penalty for that as he sees Out the Mouse in sixth, spinning around there, and back on the track he goes. And Coating there, and T really closing up on Collect here in fifth, but Collect is also closing up on Roadrunner and Diego. Diego was a bit aggressive into that corner. On the brakes they go, Roadrunner right behind him. Roadrunner's tapped him off. Oh, the German trio, the German double act there, sorry, should I say. Trying to fend each other off. Trying to have a go at the Spaniard here as he comes into the next corner. On the brakes they go. Swings around, Diego still taking that third position. Croy in second, followed by... Oh, where is he? Diego at the top of the hill here. Now let's see how Roadrunner takes this corner, beautifully done, through the curbs. Holding the brakes into the old hairpin there. As they come up the hill, up Swartz curve. Flat out they go. Diego starting to pull away now. Lovely corner there by Roadrunner, holding the brakes again. A little bit of twitch, loses that apex. And we see Croy now still with Racer. And there's not a lot in it in times with 4 laps remaining. On the brakes they go, fantastic drive by these two. Croy really pushing Racer. Racer with a 128.135, Croy with a 128.264, nothing in it at all. Hard on the brakes they go. Oh, a little bit wide by Croy, but it does benefit if you do go wide and then put the power on early. Lovely smooth drive in there from Racer, taking that nice inside line, wide on the exit. Beautiful stuff as he comes in. This is going to be a quick time. Over the line he goes, and that's a 127.6. Croy stays on a 128.24. Diego, 130, going to be a 129. Yes, 129.126. Lovely time there from Roadrunner. Roadrunner losing a bit of speed there. Coating in fifth, with Out the Mouse really pushing Coating now. Knows he's quick. And there's Pops in seventh, with Collect right behind Pops now, with Mr. T also in ninth. Mr. T must have come off, I think. Being in ninth, he was in front of these guys. He's now caught Collect, so Collect has obviously made a mistake there, coming through the Craner curves. T all behind him now. The left, right, hard on the brakes. Oh, he's going to try the inside line. No, he's not. He's going to sit right behind him as he comes up. He's got the slipstream now. Bumpers hanging off on Mr. T, but Collect is staying very cool and collective as they come up to McLean's. Holding the brakes, right hander. Oh, a little nudge there from T on Collect, but Collect managed to keep it off. Oh no, he's on the gravel. He's on the gravel. Staying out of harm's way. Oh, he's done a good job there. Got to spin the car. Good job there by Collect. Mr. T there in eighth, being a bit aggressive. Pops in seventh, really pushing now. 129.6. Good lap from him. Out the Mouse still on 209.625. Obviously hit the marbles a couple of times. Coating in fifth. Roadrunner fourth. Diego in third, with Croy second, and Racer's Edge still in front. Croy still not meeting that 127 marker yet. Lovely wide line there by Croy. Puts the power down. Beautiful line there. Coming down the Craner curves. 2 laps remaining. Looks like the win's in the bag for Racer unless he makes a huge mistake. But nice and smooth into the corner. Old hairpin there. Up the curb he goes. There goes Croy. You see Diego coming down the hill. There he goes through the old hairpin. Roadrunner. Oh, Roadrunner's gone a bit sideways. Oh, he's managed to hold it. Well done, Roadrunner there. And there goes Coating. And out the mouse, really pushing hard. Lights ablaze now. Mr. T going really wide. Oh, sideways action from Pops as he comes around the old hairpin. Fantastic job to keep it. And Collect really pushing now. So the guys are still on the same lap. Fantastic stuff. Let's have a look at DH now to Croy, but there's Croy. And there's Racer. So still not a lot in it. But it looks like Racer is pulling away here. 1:27.609. Take a look at the board there, as you can see. Half a second up the road now is Racer. Diego 1.3, Roadrunner 2.9, and Coating 3.8 seconds respectively from each other. So as we have a look at Croy going around the hairpin there, and that's a lovely time by Diego, 1:28.5, fantastic stuff there by Diego. Roadrunner still 1:30, Coating's flying, should be in the 1:29s, it is, out the mouse 1:28.5, T on a 1:28.4, I think he can go faster, and Pops with 1:29.6 still. Collect can push for a 1:29 with 1 lap to go. Oh, a little bit wide from Pops, and Collect benefit on this. No, it's still too far behind there. Here comes out the mouse, really pushing Coating now. As they both go up the hill, no more than half a second in it. Coating really aggressive into that corner, lovely stuff there. And there goes Roadrunner clipping the curb in there, and here comes Racer. 2 hairpins to go, and it looks like the race is his. Swings it round, off he goes. Beautiful lines, goes really wide up to the cones there. Sees the flags are flying, the air horns start buzzing away there, and there they go as he comes around to win the first round of the Gt3 Porsche Funnies. It's Racer's Edge, followed by a fantastic second by Croy. Well done, Croy. And DH also came around a little bit on the grass there, but still a great job there by Croy, getting the podium finish in 3rd, with Roadrunner in 4th. Fantastic job by Roadrunner. Coating 5th. And closing out the mouse in 6th. T in 7th. Pops just swinging round in 8th there on the grass. Comes back on. Is he going to better his time? No is the answer. And here comes Collect. And as we see the results, it's Racer, Croy, Diego, Roadrunner, Coating, out the mouse, Mr. T, Pops and Collect. Well done to Racer's Edge, congratulations, and we will see you again for Snetterton. Thank you and good night.